Okay, so I am going to go over how to print this, your most influential photo. So you should have already went at your computer to edit this photo, do any kind of cropping. My particular photo is 8 by 10 inches. I'm ready to print. So all I need to do is open it up in Photoshop here on the side computer that's attached to the vinyl cutter. It's also attached to the Epson Artisan 1430 printer that I want to use. And I can go to File, down at the bottom. The third one from the bottom is Print. First thing I need to make sure is that my printer is correct. So if you click that down arrow and you look over at the printer, it says right on the corner, Artisan 1430. That's the photo printer. Copies 1. When I click on my print settings, I want to make sure that I am printing a photo. People always ask what's the difference between photo and best photo. Honestly, the only difference I've noticed is best photo takes forever to print. So it's really the naked eye can't see the difference between the two. So I always choose photo. And then the type of paper, depending on if you're using glossy or matte, you're going to pick which one here. I am going to be using, I think I'm going to go with glossy paper for this one. The size, you have lots of different options. I'm going to be printing mine 8 by 10, but actually the paper that we have is 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to choose that for my option. Borders or borderless, you're going to pick if you want borders on your photo or not. For me, I'm probably going to do borderless just because my photo is 8 by 10. So it's going to naturally have a little bit of borders anyways because the piece of paper is larger. So I'm going to do borderless. And then again, for my particular photo, it is more of a landscape than a portrait. So I'm going to keep it on my landscape option. Click OK. All right, so this preview is what your photo should look like when it is printed on that photo paper. Okay, so this should be correct because my photo is 8 by 10, my piece of paper is 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to have a little bit of white that's going to show through. I want that so that when I do the window mount, my photo doesn't fall through the window. So that's actually going to be good. And then I can go ahead and hit print. And then I'm going to make sure that I have my photo paper in the printer. Before I hit print, I'm going to make sure that the glossy side is out towards me. And if I'm printing on the matte paper, I'm going to make sure that the front of the matte paper is out towards me. The matte paper is really hard to tell which is the front because they look pretty much the same. The only way I can tell which is the front is it looks a little bit whiter than the back side. The back side is more of like an off-white color, and the front side that you're printing on is more of a regular pure white color. All right, so once you hit print, that should come through in the next minute or so, and then we're going to move on to the window mounted.